10 positions in the spine. The 10 positions in the spine are the 4 tilts plus rotation positions. Okay, I will lead you through it so you will understand. First of all, we have the first 2 tilts, which is forward backwards, that's the first one, and side to side, that's the second tilt. So we will go for forward and backwards tilt. This can be done, this whole thing can be done more dynamically, like moving from one into the other without stopping, or with longer stops, or with something in between, like shorter stops of something like around 10 seconds, plus minus, which is half dynamic, half static, let's say. Okay, and it all makes sense. So have a look. I'm going forward, and now it's not about the pelvis movement, it's about the movement of the spine. So you can keep the pelvis in the same position, you don't have to tilt it, yeah. But I want to go forward, vroom, vroom, with the spine really rolling it in. And the opposite position is really going back. Yeah, so I really feel stretched here in the open, and you can try to look behind you, but be a bit careful. If you're not used to going back, then do very gently and easy. Yeah, just tiny bit is okay. And through time, you try to go a bit more, depending on also your spinal flexibility, yeah, which I'm definitely also not winning a prize for. Notice that when you go back, you want to go a lot from here, yeah? But usually here is very stiff, not much happening. So try to also open in the chest when you go back. And try to, in all these positions, to work also with the breath. So from the breath, I relax it, yeah? And like this I can go a bit further, if that's what you want, okay? As I said in the beginning, don't go to the extreme. You have to first get again into the groove of moving the spine if you have been very, very restricted in your daily movement before. So this is the first tilt, forward, and backwards. Yeah. Next one is side to side. I'm going to the side. My knees can be relaxed. I'm opening here, pulling this apart. Boom, 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 boom. Trying really to open it. If I feel a bit of a stretch, yeah, I make space here, and I'm also not wanting to cramp here too much, but it's more about lengthening this. Yeah, this is what I think about. Lengthening this area. And to the other side as well. Sideways, lengthening this area, pulling it apart. Boom. Second tilt, side to side. From here, we go into the rotation. So, I'm facing forward, pelvis is facing forward, and now I rotate in the spine, but I do it without rotating in the pelvis. Yeah? I want to focus on the spine now. I look back, and I can also again work with the breath, like in the other tilts as well. I breathe out, and maybe I can go a tiny bit further. Boom. Again, notice the pelvis is not moving with, but it's staying more or less on the same spot. Also notice that you might want to intuitively open like this. Try to stay this line and just go into rotation without any other tilt. Obviously we have both sides doing it in the rotation positions. Okay, so now we have already 6 out of 10. Forward, backwards, left side, right side, rotation left, rotation right. Now we are going to combine the first 2 tilts, the forwards, backwards and the side to side tilt. It means I'm going forward and I'm going to the side as well. Yeah? And I can do it both together, or I can go forward, side, or side, forward. Whatever you feel most confident with, until you feel, okay, now I can go in this diagonal line, forward and sideways. So I feel it here and I feel it here in the back. Yeah? There's no rotation. So this is still sort of facing forward, although of course I bend here. Yeah? But I don't add any extra rotation like this. Which is not because it's wrong, it's just this is the clarity of the movement at the moment. So and now we go into the opposite diagonal line, which is back and to the other side, to the left. So I had front and to the right, and now I have back and to the left. Yeah? So I can also go again back and then side. Or side and back. Again, the breath helps. And obviously I have also the other diagonal line for position 9 and 10. So I'm going forward and to the left. Yeah, forward to the left, opening here, opening in the back. And to the right and to the back. And like this I have the 10 spinal positions, which are made up out of the 4 tilts, forward, backwards, side to side, and the diagonal lines, and the rotation. Tuk, tuk. All right?